So what comes next, both for the former president and the 2024 race for the White House? Newswatch 16's Jack Culkin sat down with a political science professor at Wilkes University. Jack joins us now with what he learned.
Lisa and Scott, the rumor of this indictment has been circulating for a little more than a week and has been quite a talking point across the nation and right here at home.
Former President Donald Trump's indictment is new grounds in the world of modern-day politics, according to Benjamin Toll, an associate professor of political science at Wilkes University.
This is the first indictment of several different potential indictments that could take place in the near future. And so I think what we're seeing is, the several months and several years of expectations and thoughts are really sort of culminating in this one event.
For Trump's future hopes of a 2024 presidential run, Toll doesn't believe the indictment will hurt Trump and may even help his chances.
I think a lot of what you saw him trying to do in the last week and a half to sort of come out in front of the indictment was to say this is going to happen and to try to put his frame on the issue, to try to tell his voters, to try to tell Republican voters, this is a witch hunt. This is another example of Democrats trying to get me.
Students on Wilkes campus have mixed opinions on the indictment.
Personally, I think it's kind of a setup, and I think they kind of got blindsided by it this week, and then now he's going to deal with it as soon as he can.
It was surprising to find that out, just that he is the first president to ever be criminally charged, but again, I'm not surprised knowing that it's him.
President Trump is a very stable figure in the American public's mind. The people who like him, nothing will change their mind, and the people who dislike President Trump, very little will change their mind. And so this is going to further solidify, further harden the perspective of President Trump to pretty much every single voter in the United States.
Professor Toll says once Trump arrives in New York, it is unlikely he will be given the usual perp walk. He tells us that the former president will, however, likely have his fingerprints and mugshot taken.
All right, Jack, thanks so much for that report.
Jack.
The indictment of the former president is obviously the talk of the country tonight.
Newswatch 16 sent crews tonight to sample voter opinions in 2 counties, one that voted for Joe Biden in 2020, one that voted for Trump.
We begin by hearing what voters are saying in Schuylkill County, which backs Trump in 2016 and 2020.
Well, I figured at the time that he was the president, so why should he be punished for the crime that he's being accused of?
He has millions of dollars he spends, and that keeps him going. Everybody else goes to jail except him all the time.
On the other hand, Lackawanna County is the childhood home of President Joe Biden, and its voters backed him over Trump 3 years ago. Here's what voters in Scranton are saying tonight about the indictment.
It's just nice to see that he's not some superior being that we know him to be. He's still a person that can be punished for the wrongdoings that he can put himself into.
If you look at the number of things Donald Trump's been involved with, I mean, hush money payment to a porn star, I mean, it's kind of looks like small potatoes compared to the other stuff he did.